Greetings. It is day 92 of personal family lockdown and day 86 of shelter in place. I wanted to give a shout out to both sets of grandparents who definitely foresaw the need for new and fresh forms of entertainment, and anticipating this sent us some wonderful distractions. We got the flamingo coloring book along with a new set of crayons, also a new puzzle. My son did this 3 times in a row when we first opened it with me, and then called his dad in to do it a few times with him. On the other side of the family, we got this fabulous contraption. You pump up the balloon, press the button, and the car shoots out. I was surprised how incredibly accessible this was, and the kids had a lot of fun seeing how far the different cars can go. So thank you, grandparents, for keeping us in mind and helping us out during this interesting time. Recently, as I've mentioned, sheltering has kind of gotten old, especially for the kids. And so we have been trying to sort of pull out what I'm now calling a parade of new. It is interesting when you think about sort of the things grown-ups have accumulated over time that can be considered new and interesting to someone else. So the other night I pulled out my motion-activated candy dispenser. You put your hand underneath when it's turned on, and out pops the candy. This has provided, I think, a surprising amount of entertainment, has made dinners and then the subsequent desserts a little bit more interesting. My husband pulled out the hammock and set it up in the backyard. This was also super fun. I don't think we'd had the hammocks set up in almost 4 years. So the kids were really into that. I also pulled out some of the dolls that I used to play with at my grandmother's house when I was my daughter's age. This example is Little Red Riding Hood. Also, Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother, also the Big Bad Wolf. These dolls have fun skirts to spin around and dance with, and we've been doing a lot of that as well. These were just a few things that we sort of already had around the house, although we also pulled out, did make a few additional purchases. We pulled out a new game that we had on hand for the kids, kind of spice it up, and considering the heat, we've also purchased our first splash pad for the backyard. The kids haven't seen that yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that with them, especially as it does not look like the pool is going to be much of a possibility for this summer. So trying to keep it real and think creatively over here with our parade of new, new being more new for the kids than necessarily new for us, and trying to think up what we can pull out of our sleeves in terms of things that are going to be fresh and new for them.